Traditional ceremonies are important activities that help to preserve culture and act as a bridge between the past and the future. In Zambia, almost all the tribes celebrate their traditional ceremonies, including the Bemba people of Northern and Muchinga provinces. Every year in August, the Bemba people celebrate the Ukusefya traditional ceremony, which reminds them of how they migrated from the Luba-Lunda kingdom in the present-day Democratic Republic of Congo into Zambia during the Bantu migration, which took place between the 15th and the 17th centuries. The ceremony, which takes place at Ingwena, the Bemba capital in Mungwi district, attracts thousands of people, including tourists from within and outside the country, who come to witness this great spectacle. The event takes place for over 2 days. On the first day, the ceremony is characterized by songs and traditional dances. The second day is the actual ceremony. On this day, speeches and gifts are presented to the Mwine Lubemba, among other activities. This year's Ukusefya traditional ceremony was held from 12th and 13th of August. It was considered exceptional because it has not been held for the last 3 years due to the death of Senior Chief Mwamba in 2019 and the COVID-19 pandemic. The ceremony created spectacular memories that would give the people a great feeling. As per tradition, they showcased different dances such as the famous Kalela, Imbeni, and others to the amazement of the people that gathered throughout the night to witness this activity. The Ngoni people of Eastern Province, who are also traditional cousins of the Bembas, were in attendance. They spiced up the event with their dances. President Hakainde Hichilema graced this year's Ukusefya traditional ceremony. The head of state was accompanied by senior government officials, among them Minister of Defense Ambrose Lufuma, Minister of Small and Medium Enterprises Elias Mubanga, Paul Kabuswe of Mines, and Tourism Minister Rodney Sikumba. Others included Minister of Health Sylvia Masebo, Minister of Sports Elvis Nkandu, and Northern Province Minister Leonard Mbao. Mr. Hichilema paid a courtesy call on Mwine Lubemba, where the two discussed pertinent issues. In attendance also were Paramount Chief Mpezeni of the Ngoni people of Eastern Province and Senior Chief Mukuni of the Tokalea people of Kazungula District in Southern Province, among others. The ceremony is kick-started with the arrival of the Mwine Lubemba at the arena, while being carried on royal litter or amachila by royal porters. And a role played to show how the Bemba left the Lubalunda kingdom and settled in the present-day Zambia at Mwena is illustrated. Speaking during the ceremony, President Hichilema reaffirmed government's commitment to working with all traditional leaders in the country to foster national development.
Many times we focus on the small things that separate us and we forget the greater number of things that unite us and put us together. This country, we must all work for unity, drive this country towards unity and unity of purpose, and we ask the traditional leaders, Mwine Lubemba, since you're the host here, to help this new dawn government to work with us and we with you to reunite this country, because this is fundamental. We are indebted to you, Mwine Lubemba. Your chiefs, our chiefs, are in this province, Northern, Mchinga, all the other provinces of Zambia, for keeping our culture, our heritage, our tradition, that which hosts our characters as a people. We thank you for continuing with this tradition, and we thank all the chiefs that are here, and please continue. Any time, Uku, Kunuma, where we are coming from, there was some misunderstanding that the traditional leaders are in competition with those of us in politics. No, we are not in competition. We are complementary. I repeat, we are complementary to save the people of Mwena village here, the people of, if you like, Malole, the people of Porokoso, the people of everywhere, Mpika, the whole country. We are not competitors. We are partners. Partners in unity, partners in development, partners in attending to the challenges that our population face in every locality of our country.
The president appealed to traditional leaders to resolve their wrangles amicably.
It's a desire of this government, your government, New Dawn government, to ensure that as we serve the people, we will also pay attention to ensuring that we don't divide the traditional leaders. We don't encourage you to fight over boundaries. We will not be involved in the selection process of chiefs. It's your domain. But please keep away from the courts. Use the family trees to select leaders. And many times when candidates for chief succession go in court, to me, as the senior village headman, it sends a message to the fact that that one rushing to court may not be the one that is appropriate. Because if you are appropriate, you sit at home and it comes.
And in an effort to open Mwena Arena in Mungwi district for tourism development and investment, Mr. Hichilema used the opportunity to direct the cabinet to table the issue of Kasama Airport, whose works have stalled for over 5 years.
Your Royal Highness, we are aware of the economic potential of this province, agriculture, tourism, infrastructure. We are fully aware of that, and we work with you to prioritize increasing, accelerating development in all these spheres. And I did promise you, Your Royal Highness, Mwine Lubemba, in our small meeting outside of the arena, that Kasama Airport should not be like that. Kasama Airport should be upgraded quickly. The cabinet ministers that are here, it's our priority when we go back the next cabinet meeting to ensure that this airport is given attention and it's improved very, very soon.
Northern Province Minister Leonard Mbao commended President Hichilema for attaching great importance to traditional ceremonies in the country.
As Northern Province, we want to thank you for finding time out of your busy schedule to come and be with us on this, our 2022 Ukusefya Pangwena traditional ceremony. Your presence here today is a great indication of your commitment and dedication that you have not only for the people of Northern Province, but also for the nation at large. It also signifies how much respect and importance you accord to our chiefs and traditions across our country. Let me take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to welcome each and every one of you present here today. We last gathered to celebrate the Ukusefya Pangwena in 2018. Therefore, as a province, it is with great joy and delight that we host this historical event.
Minister of Tourism Rodney Sikumba applauded the Bemba Royal Establishment for holding a successful ceremony. Mr. Sikumba highlighted the important role that government attaches to tradition and culture. The Minister of Tourism indicated that his ministry plans to declare the Ukusefya Pangwena Arena in Mwena area of Mungwi a heritage site.
The Ministry of Tourism attaches great importance to culture and heritage. The Northern Province is one such province that has a lot of heritage sites. As such, Mr. President, my ministry is making a provisional notification to the Ministry of Justice to make the Ukusefya Pangwena a national monument. I would like to encourage all the organizing committees for the various traditional ceremonies across the country to emulate what we have seen here. The comfort to you, the organizing committee, is very impeccable.
Meanwhile, Paramount Chief Chitimukulu, who was represented by Ambassador Fidelis Kapoka, thanked President Hichilema for gracing the ceremony. The Mwine Luvemba stated that traditional ceremonies are significant because they serve as a unifying factor.
Today, we are here to commemorate our history and culture. Traditional ceremonies, Your Excellencies, are unifying factor. They remind us that as Africans, we have a lot of cultural similarities and some cultural differences. These cultural similarities and differences guide us on how best we should relate with other people. Ukusefya Pangwena specifically helps us to reflect on how we have managed difficult situations in the past and how we can do the same now.
The Paramount Chief also reaffirmed the Bemba Royal Establishment's stance to work with the government of the day.
The Bemba Royal Establishment respects the electoral will of Zambians and recognizes the people's choice in 2021 presidential elections. As always, the Bemba Royal Establishment will strive to work with a duly elected government to ensure that our country achieves human and economic development.
Sponsors of the ceremony pledged their continued support to traditional ceremonies. SIDCO Zambia Board Chairperson Chance Kabaye pledged continued investment in such activities aimed at enriching cultural ceremonies.
There is no better investment than enriching our cultural and traditional ceremonies. This is the only way that you can see tourists, not only within the country, but outside, coming to attend ceremonies like this one. I did see some people that looked really like tourists. I don't have to mention the color, but they are definitely tourists who have come. Next year they will come here. Last 2 weeks we were Senior Chief Mukuni's place. They will be Kulamba. There are many other traditional ceremonies. Please, I urge our colleagues that let us put our hands together and promote our traditional and cultural ceremonies in this country.
After the ceremony, gifts were presented to the Mwine Lubemba, the paramount chief Chitimukulu Kanyantamanga II of the Bemba people. The gift presentation was followed by the ceremonial exit of Mwine Lubemba Kanyantamanga and other traditional leaders. This year's ceremony has certainly lived to its meaning of Ukusefya Pangwena, which means festivities at Ngwena village. At Ngwena village, Ichibemba, the language, and Ububemba, the cultural identity, were carefully crafted. It has demonstrated how the kingdom grew from a unitary kingdom to an imposing 43 kingdoms empire.